I've come to Scarborough today. It's post-Christmas, pre-New Year. I've just been to the caravan just to have a look, make sure it's alright. I thought I'd have a walk around Scarborough. So here we go. Scarborough Harbour is a little fishing harbour and a leisure harbour. Back in the 80s, coasters used to come in and load the cargo, same as they used to do at Whitby. There's not as much fishing now than there were then, but that back then, when people were moving into Scarborough for holiday homes and that, they complained at council about the smell of fish and wanted fishing to be banned and moved up to Whitby because of the smell. During the Second World War, Scarborough got bombed quite heavily, and sort of blasted from the sea by cruisers and warships during the First World War. The Grand Hotel used to be a magnificent hotel where the rich used to come, stay, take on in the waters. They used to go in the little beach huts and be pushed down the beach into the sea, and then have a little bathe, and it was supposed to be good for the blood and the well-being. A lot of coast towns are spa towns, Whitby included, where gentry used to go. And then it went till the late 1800s, 1900s with the railways, where people could afford to come for days out. And then your working class people came to visit. In its heyday it was a magnificent town. Like all coastal towns now, it's a bit run down. Still has a lot of visitors in the summer, not so much in the winter. Scarborough Castle up there is worth a visit. It's a bit of a toll to get up to though. If you can see that church there on the hill, there's car parking around there, and then you can walk from there up to the castle. Little old St Ives lifeboat there, 1899 to 1923. This was one of the little ships that went over to Dunkirk and helped rescue British servicemen that got stuck in Dunkirk. There were this, I can't remember its name, it's something Bell, that were from here, used to do passenger tours out to sea with a bar on. That might even be it and being converted, but it were going to a bit of a state at one point. Yeah, I can't remember its name, but it was something Bell. It broke down just off Whitby. I think it was coming from Teesmouth back down to Scarborough, and it broke down. Whitby at Lifeboat towed it back to Scarborough. It got repaired, and then in one at Summers to say thank you to Lifeboat, it came and did a midsummer cruise out of Whitby and raised money for the lifeboat. It was on the longest day, and went out and got to see a bit of the sunset about 11 o'clock. Summer solstice, that's the word I'm looking for. I were at car and I thought, oh, Seems warm enough. I'll not bother putting my hat on or my coat. Can't I feel it on hands and face? There's not much wind, but there's a definite chill. Beautiful dogs. Sharon. I used to work with someone called Sharon. We used to call her Sharon, Shaz. So I got a bit mixed up. Yorkshire Belle went from Brid. It was the Regal Lady, that one over there. Fishermen were just telling me that it were, because the steel on it's now too thin for seaworthiness, he's converted it to a bar and museum for the Dunkirk evacuation, and it's just moors there now, it doesn't go out to sea. And the other one that were here in Scarborough is up at Hartlepool now. It's gone back to its HMS name, which I forgot what he said. Good am I. And it's now a floating tea room up Hartlepool. But if you want, you can always Google. And can I do a little reminder? I'm trying to get subscribers. So if you kindly subscribe, I'd appreciate it. It don't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. And us in Yorkshire love out for free. So if you could subscribe, I'd love it. Best little cafe, or I think so anyway. Harbour bar. Nice frothy coffee and ice cream. It's one of the favourite places I used to go to when I was courting my wife. That's an ancient term, innit? Courting. Just had a right smell of skunk. Hate that smell. You don't see many joke shops around nowadays compared to what you did in 70s and 80s. Traditional little seaside shop. It's a pity such grand buildings get left to go to rack and ruin. They have these grade 1, grade 2 listed buildings, but yet people can't afford to renovate them, so they just go more into decline. There's one on Strines in Sheffield, beautiful building, it's just gone to rack and ruin. At one time it was a borstal. There's a fish shop here, Catch 55, good fish and chip shop that. And old Mother Hubbard's up the road, That's a good fish and chip shop as well. Scarborough's old market. I think it's still open, but maybe not this week. With it being Twixmas. I think it's called Twixmas because that's when you eat all your Twixes that you got for Christmas. Oh, it is open, look. Some nice pies there. It's very different to last time I came in here. Very different. Some little speciality shops. Honey, beeswax, candles, nice. Second-hand vintage cars. It's busier than I thought in town centre. Betting shops, casinos and vape shops. They all seem to do good money, especially in poor areas. This is Mother Hubbard's fish and chip shop. Good fish and chips there. What is it this year with dinosaur Christmas decorations? Stealth camper there, I can spot them a mile off. Grand Hotel. Magnificent building, but we're watching some videos and it's a bit dilapidated inside now. Not that fantastic to what it were in its heyday. Still a cracking building. I think we'll go in for a cup of coffee. Nice cup of coffee and a hot mince pie. Can't beat it. I'm hoping to go to Coney Island not next year, 2027, going to New York. Wanted to go to Coney Island before, but we never got a chance because of rain. Never go to New York in April, just rains. And when I mean rain, it rains. It's a right piece of kit now. Shan Lifeboat, I remember when Mersey used to be here. Actually came for its naming ceremony. Princess Michael of Kent. That's some years ago. That's a nice restaurant. Been in there a few times. Nice harbour views as well. Can't see really because of reflection on the glass.